Welcome again for another episode of Cima Permadeath, an importunity challenge with your host Dashi. Out here, still wondering whether to hang out on our Shibuya line or I think it's probably best to check for the first time the Shibuya PA. So I haven't been to that parking area yet, and it's the last thing we unlocked. Then we unlocked the Shinkanjo, so logically the opponents will still kind of be lower tier. I think we'll just farm some money over there, I guess. Well, I'll say that, but we have, well, it's a Wanderer. I have a 50Z and another one and a Supra. So they're Moon Tribe. And then there's one, I don't know what they want. Do we postpone this race? I don't know what, I forget what you want. She's down for it though. Wanderers are good money, even though I said we don't really need money, but who knows? Upgrades are quite expensive in this game. If each subsequent upgrade got cheaper, maybe would be less of a problem, but it's an Evo, it's kind of scary, but we did upgrade our top speed. We should be able to be like hitting rev limiter at 300 k's an hour now. Invasion Princess is pretty quick. The brakes for that traffic car. Can I find a gap? Upgrading on top speed was definitely the right move. Oh, roadworks, that's terrifying, and yeah, okay. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to keep up. I would just like rev limiter at the 160. Well, then again, you know, that means that I'm sacrificing some acceleration to get a better top speed. Sacrificing the good early game gearing. Yeah, she's on me. That Evo is scary. So, it's been kind of a while since I played too. Like, I haven't played in probably a week. I'm gonna be like babbling about my life and shit, but I had a pretty long work week. Like, worked 46 hours, kind of shitty hours, and I was battling like a pretty fucking annoying eye infection the whole time, which is still not like completely gone. It's not as bad, so that's why I didn't feel like playing. And even still, like, my eyes feel strained, so like looking at this small CRT kind of blurry screen, trying to dodge traffic cars at 200 miles an hour, like, that's not gonna do me any good. So I'm probably not gonna play for hours, not today, because I wanted to get back into it, kind of keep it moving so I don't forget about it. Let's keep racing here. Honestly, I think it would be wiser to just fuck off because of very bad roadworks, and kind of just like move out of there and come back when the roadworks aren't there and it's not as much of a problem. Because it's a high risk area. Like if I hit that area with a traffic car and the opponent's already gone, like I'm just cooked. Alright, so that 350Z is a lot slower than the Evo we just raced. So now my confidence is improved somewhat. I don't feel so bad about racing here now. Might have just gone baited. But hey. Next traffic car on the roadworks. But I think the other racer hit it anyway, so we're good. We're doing good. You get to see an S2000 get taken around the Nürburgring on the right side of your screen if you're so inclined. 1999 that video is from, in case you're interested. I kind of want to race that Supra next. It doesn't matter. Race you? Okay, that was just... Bro, was flabbergasted about my decision, apparently. It's fine. I'm just curious about the difference in power between the 350Z and the Supra. As an opponent, you know, it'll be... Depends on what kind of upgrades it's got, but... I think it's the first Mark III Supra we're racing this run. Might just misremember. Okay, he's pushing me into the wall. First of all, that's just rude. I kind of leaving him in the dust now. For turbo opponents, considering we sacrificed our our acceleration, not using nitrous, and as a traffic car in the worst possible place. He's gonna get stuck behind his own traffic car though, so get away, Vitz. Fuck. That's fine. It's perfectly okay. Return to the PA. Now the question is whether or not that team has a leader that comes at you at the PA, or if it's like a thing where you gotta go out, race the remaining guys, or the more annoying option, which is you have guys in the PA and then you have guys on the road and then the leader waits for you at the PA, which is just because if you start at the PA, then you go in, then you go out, and you gotta go back in. Just on a C1, it's fine, but on the like dead end lines where you can just like skip around and come back, like you gotta loop the whole C1 and everything. Bit of a pain. Or you just like drive the wrong way for a bit. The game really doesn't like it, like it just screams at you the whole time. Which made it kinda like weird in the other game, Night Runners, which is completely happy to have you race in the wrong direction. Felt really weird, but in the end it's kind of like for a game it's pretty cool, because you definitely wouldn't do that in real life. But why would, like, I mean, Night Runners doesn't really try to emulate like real life. It's not as serious as TXR ITC is. very much like a video game. Knows it. What is these? That's annoying. I'm driving with one hand right now. Yeah, I was holding my nostril. Usually, like, I kind of press the side of my nose to block the tingly sinus, and it prevents me from sneezing. Little life hack you might want to try if you hate sneezing. And the 350Z is gone on the map. Like, Jesus, I was not paying attention. So fair to say, in this area we are quite competitive. The Wanderer gave me a scare, but actually it was fine thus far. Alright, do we have anything? Nope. Then we'll take to the road. Well, speaking about what's going on the right side, I really enjoy watching these really old best motoring episodes, like from the 90s, the early 2000s, when they like unveil the new gen of Evo, like the new S2000, the new Supra, and then you get to like see video of like genuinely a factory fresh, like right off the press car. Every single bolt is pristine. There's not a speck of dust anywhere. And it's not like how you see like a museum piece or just someone who's just way too fucking anal about keeping their car clean. Like, it's just a stock car that it was as it was when it was new, which back in 1999, for example, like I was a tiny little child and I wouldn't comprehend such things up until much later that, hey, these cars are something special, and especially like new on a showroom floor at the dealership where you go in and grab the order slip and then just tick all your options. Oh, I want that paint job, and I want those seats, and I want the diff, and I want the suspension, and I want this, and I want that. Like, that's an experience that no matter how much money you have today, you just can't have. Like, you can buy an R32 GTR and you can ship it back to Nissan and pay hundreds of thousands and have them like redip the chassis into like make it new again. But it still won't be you going to a dealership and just ordering one. Perhaps they could, but I feel like they would just restore it to how it was originally. I don't know if you can tell them like, hey, can I get this color instead or that? Or considering they probably go off what's on like the car's plate. Alright, so I guess that's good enough for now. No new opponents. 71 wins total. Ripper Machine. That's the name. They call me the Ripper. Got a new sticker. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah, Moon Tribe just shows up at any time. And just 2 more on the line, and the boss at the PA. Okay. Should we... Yeah, I'll try something. Stay at night, doesn't matter for what I'm doing. Spawn here. See one outside. And try to catch them on the line. I think they'll spawn at the earlier possible time. So I might be able to catch them. I don't know. There might be some guys on the C1 too. Who knows? Oh, DSLK. And comparing the SLK to the S2000, I guess you could consider them like both convertibles and therefore like competitors. But they really don't feel like the same segment. Oh, you have a 2-seater convertibles. Well, that's about as far as it goes, really. S2000's like dipping way more into the sports car segment. And like the SLK, like probably aimed at an older audience. And unfortunately, I was wrong, because the Shibuya line has its opponents at the end. And, is it worth it? It'll take forever. Whatever, we'll forfeit this night. Doesn't matter. We'll course in. Well, we lost a couple minutes doing this, but it's fine. We'll course in at the Shibuya line. We'll race the last 2 guys, and then the team leader of Moon Tribe just spawns at any time of day. Or night, should I say. So next time I'm at the Shibuya line PA, I'll be able to challenge him. Sounds like a decent enough plan. Oh, and we got a 2v2, maybe? Or is that a Wanderer? No, that is a Wanderer. Well, time for me to end your run, missus. Oh man, I don't know. Whichever you prefer, really. Ooh. Let's let off traffic. That seems pretty quick. And that got rid of our roadworks. We're setting the night. I got a top 10 on him though. Maybe drafting is helping me. I want to stay behind him for now, and then once we get to the C1, I'll make my move. I'm not losing SP since I'm this close. But from experience, I'm gonna guess that he's gonna hit the left exit. That's usually where they go. Yep. Oh, and I just need to find an opponent. A little tight, but it fits. And if I fits, I sits. Now that we're on the more technical section, should be able to outpace him. Longer race than I would have liked, but hey. And had me skip the opponent I actually wanted to race. But hey, it's a Cima. We had to take him down. Like, just no way around it. Oh. I think either my disk drive or the CD itself is unhappy. I got worried for a second. Is that a blue opponent up there? Or is that green? Green? Oh, it's Bloodhound. Should we? For old time's sake, you know. Let's end up the video just about racing Bloodhound again. Fuck it. That's sad insult to injury, because we got even stronger since last time. Now usually I do frown upon like repeating races, because that's kind of like farming money and like farming multiplier. Same thing like in other games like Gran Turismo or whatever. I try to get through the games without grinding, but that's pretty quick actually. Watch me fucking lose. And end the run just redoing a race for shits and giggles. That would be so fucking stupid. But I'm entirely too capable of that. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting my point across. Like, just farming to be able to get more money and kind of like make it easier on myself. Here's the point of the challenge. It's kind of like get through the trenches with what you're given. In my case, fucking missing Cima. But I guess like randomly finding a boss. Driving around, kind of rare. Like just perfectly ended up behind him. I just felt like racing him again. Just to flex on the dude, I guess. I didn't pay attention on how much money that gave me. Probably not a lot. Anyway. And I was planning on ending the run, well, not the run, but like the night. We have to race some Bloodhound, but we have a blue opponent here. It's probably from the Shinkanjo line. Ooh. Hood swinger, yeah, let's go. Skyline. Show me what you got. He's pulling, but like not extremely hard. Now we're on the technical-ish section, but I think on the Wangon, like it would pull and then it would start draining my health significantly. But it's not like scary opponent. But see, at this point, it's a Shinkanjo opponent and he just dipped onto the C1 to loop back around. And I think if I stick to the C1 and turn right here, he might have just stubbornly kept going straight and then caused a draw situation. I'm not sure. Like, some opponents do that, depending on where they are, and I think this is one of those cases. But perhaps not. And I'm not trying to find out right now. Alright, nice victory. We have another opponent there. My oil temp is looking a little up. It says 85. Probably can't see that, but I'm on 85. which is still not, like, high. But the car is heat soaking a little bit. Worth keeping that in mind. Oh, a big body car. It's SS. One of my favorite teams. Not like top 3, but I respect them. Damn, brake checked me so fucking hard. What a dickhead. I'll just have the inside, thank you very much. Now let's do top speed run. Let's see what she can bite. Let's take that truck, just looking at my speedo. Yeah, I feel like I'm topping out on 170. Might be able to get a little more out of it. Oops. The car's fresh. But I might be able to, like, inch a little bit more top speed off of it. With nitrous, of course. So I think my top speed right now is set up pretty neatly. Just curious as to who we have. We have Ignorant Fool, he's not gonna race us. I could race him in Bloodhound's car. I don't know if it's wise, considering how slow Bloodhound's car is, but I don't think we have enough boss with like sedan. Maybe it's a Cima run. Bahan isn't real repping the Cima anyway. Cupid arrows. Isn't that like a 1v3 type deal? I4 Gore. I know it's like the American football team. I mean, goes kind of wild at Tatsumi. Hey, we're rocking up to an half an hour soon. And that Mitsubishi gets absolutely mogged. Okay. So, yeah, I'm starting to be more and more confident into the capabilities of the Cima. We still have quite a lot of upgrades left to unlock. And it's really holding its own. I'm really wondering whether the Cima is worse off than the RX-8. Because that V8 engine does have some power to it. And we're still early into the game, of course, but I remember struggling a lot more with the RX-8. Of course, the RX-8 starts off better than, like, a stock RX-8 is better than a stock Cima. Handles better, and it's got the acceleration with all the gears. It's got what you need, really. But later on, like, the power is very much lacking. Now, of course, I'm facing off against, like, really easy opponents, and I'm probably gonna be eating my words later. Kind of cut back in front of my face. And since this is a destination battle, like, no point waiting for the SP to run out. Just gotta get to the destination. See, like, it's the sort of place in the game where you kind of mog and, like, destroy almost every opponent, but then I end up against, like, a wonder, like the first one I raced this episode, the Evo, which is fast and competent. And so you kind of get lulled into a false sense of security, and then you just get absolutely destroyed because you challenged the wrong opponent at the wrong part of the map with a car that's got, like, kind of worn tires and heat-soaked engine. And I just know, but it is what's gonna get me. But anyway, seeing as this episode has already dragged on for half an hour, I'm gonna call it here. And I think next time we'll come back to Tatsumi and finish up our business here. Kind of just challenging random opponents here and there. Slowly getting closer to, well, our objective, I guess, but touch me not eternity. Still no new upgrades, but decent chunk of change in our pocket. So I'll go ahead and save. But yeah, if I start, like, cleaning up most of the different teams, then it means that in a few episodes' time, we're probably gonna get, like, a little team leader, boss rush type deal, which will be a little bit more exciting. Anyway, since that'll be it for me, I'll thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for more Cima Permadeath.